Okay, today we're going to talk about the seated alternating arm dumbbell shoulder press on an exercise ball. Now that's a mouthful, but it's a great exercise to do because it's going to work your core and it's really going to work the stability of the shoulders. Now, shoulder stability, again, I've talked about this a number of times, is so critical because we've got to get that rotator cuff really strong and stable so it holds the humerus into the socket and keeps that joint exactly where it should be, keeps that joint in balance so that we don't have injury as we go down the road. Now, when you do this press, it's like the normal shoulder press. We're going to start with the dumbbells down here by the shoulders, about a 45-degree angle. You're going to press it up one side, okay? Back down, rotate, press up the other side, back down, okay? Now, as you're doing this, what I really want you to focus on, number one, is keeping a good solid posture on the exercise ball. Secondly, when you push up, squeeze at the top for a count of 3. Get a good isometric contraction, come back down, full range of motion, push the elbow up, squeeze, 1001, 1002, 1003, back down. Okay, we're going to alternate each side. Make sure you do the same number of reps on each side. So if you find that you have a weak side, maybe the left arm is a little bit weaker, start with that left arm and understand that when you get to that last repetition, you're also done with the right, so that you start to develop that symmetry from right to left side. Now, as I said, the core is getting involved a lot here because of the fact that we're on an exercise ball. Your feet are wide. You're forming a tripod. As you get better at this, bring your feet closer and closer and closer together until your knees are touching, your feet are touching. Now you're in a bipod situation, so it's really going to challenge the core at this point in time. Now, this is a type of movement that you typically want to work on for stabilization, core stabilization, joint stabilization, because we're doing a lighter weight, higher repetition, and working some isometric contraction here. So it's going to be part of that base foundation that we're trying to build and develop that you want to continually work on as you go and you move up through the steps and you get into hypertrophy and strength and power, so forth like that. We really also need to make sure that we stay on top of keeping that base solid and sound and not let it crumble beneath us. Now, as always, if you have any questions, anything I can do for you specifically, my email will be listed at the end of this video. Send me an email and I'll help you out. Doug Warner ripped at 60. So the seated alternate arm dumbbell shoulder press is going to really work at helping to stabilize the shoulders. One, because you're using dumbbells, the other reason because you're going one arm at a time. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hold both of them up. So the initial press will go up and they'll lower one, press it up, lower the other one, press it up. You'll see how that works. Now being on the exercise ball though, it also works the core stability through the trunk. So it's going to really help stabilize the spine, get you in a better body alignment and a better position when doing a lot of other exercises. So we want to start again with the dumbbells at about a 45-degree angle to the shoulders. We're going to press both of them up, hold them up, drop one down, and back up. Make sure you rotate to that 45 and then back to the front. So you can see how working with the dumbbells, it really works at that stabilizing of the shoulder because you have to balance and keep them under control. When you're first learning a lot of these movements, they aren't going to feel comfortable because those muscles aren't strong enough to do that. But as they get stronger, you're going to get more and more comfortable with the movement.